What's up everybody and welcome to a fresh episode of If you wanted to see a video where I say how to be a YouTuber over the course of time, I did, fairly speaking, get this question a couple of times. So today we're gonna talk about how to be a YouTuber. Yeah, those are the reactions I usually get when I say that I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator. Then the people ask me, how many followers do you have? It's the first question I always get. And then I say I have 217 followers, and then that excited feeling gently drifts away into the sunset.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
Seriously, today I want to share, I had my channel for a year, almost 2 years, how I started this channel, you know, some tips and tricks you can use, and directly want to jump into it. This video will have two parts. Like, the one part I think is really important is the personality type of mindset you should have if you want to have a YouTube channel on your own. And the second part, I will be talking about gear, this camera I'm using, the camera I used for the first time, the microphone, and you know, we're gonna talk a little bit about setup. I set everything up over there. But anyway, the first thing we want to talk about, the personality. I don't know if you can tell it, but I had an extremely hard week. I had visa problems. I had visa problems several times on this channel. You can check out how I went to Hong Kong, and I don't want to like get it too much into it, but I had a really hard week. I had a lot of problems, personal fights, but as soon as this camera is on, I just feel happy. So your personality has to be that you love talking into a camera. Right now I'm here in my kitchen. I'm recording this video alone, but in my mind I know that people will watch this video, that it will be shared all over the world, and that this video will be online for the next 10 or even 20 years. So it kind of feels good saying this into the camera, but you have to be aware that your personality has to be, I like being in front of camera. I like talking into a big lens and interacting with people. So let's say we can just call this planning in general. There are a lot of people who have a YouTube channel. Usually when I meet someone, hey, where are you from? What do you do here in Seoul? And yeah, people usually reply, I also have a YouTube channel. Every fifth person I'm talking to, they also have a channel. And you know, they're doing some kind of content. That's why I cannot stress enough. You need to plan your channel ahead. So here I have all my books. I started planning in 2018 when I was in Shanghai. And here I have all the things I would like to do on my channel. Here I have ideas for a TV show, is right here, very cute. Then I wrote down my channel concept. This is my YouTube concept here. But I cannot stress this enough. You have to know where you will be going with your channel. So in case of you're struggling of like, you know, having an idea or content, so you can just open your book and say, okay, today I'm gonna shoot this, today I'm gonna shoot that. And it's much easier for you to actually produce this video. I think this is the most important point in terms of like personality or you know, channel idea. Like, I want to call this subscribers versus motivation. At the beginning of this video I said that people always ask me, how many subscribers do you have? And it was a huge pressure because I didn't have a lot of subscribers. Also, until now, like, the channel is growing slowly. Why did I start this channel? You know, I like to be funny, engaging with people, but also I wanted to just be famous and that people, you know, like me and that I just get recognized on the street. And this, I said it, it's out now. Really bad mindset, because when I would ask myself on the second round, why do you want to be famous? You know, what you gonna, even if you blow up on YouTube, what are you gonna do with this fame? Yeah, I didn't know. Still today, I really, you know, don't know why people want to get famous. People like aspiring this fame. Still today, I kind of couldn't really wrap my head around. So that's why at this point you should really ask yourself, why do you want to make a YouTube channel? And I think it's a really bad idea to get famous, because it puts the joy of making these videos in sort of like the hands of the people. If the people like you, you're happy. If the people don't like your videos, you're sad. So that's why making these videos, the process of being on the street with the bee costume and just making people laugh, that is the motivation. You really have to ask yourself, there's a high pressure because there's so many good creators, especially in America. Don't do it for the fame of YouTube, or like if you want to get really rich on YouTube, that's really not. It will pressure you, it will drive you right into the depression, and you will lose the joy of making these videos for people. So now we want to talk a little bit about the gear. Okay, so first thing, I was always believing, please note this down, I want to say a good camera doesn't make a good video. Okay, nowadays you have smartphones. You can even make your videos with just smartphones if you want to start out with. I was always thinking this, I want to buy a better camera. I need this 8000, I need the stabilization software. You know, a good camera gives you a better resolution, a good microphone gives you a better audio, but it doesn't mean that you need to have an awesome camera to make a good video. I'm shooting here in my kitchen, let's go in the other room. There I set up all the gear I have. Also this camera, I'll be filming with my iPhone and talking a little bit about the price, why I chose this camera, why these setups, and actually let's run over there now.
Alright, so I have the gear lined up where my feet are at the moment as a current piece of equipment I will be talking about. So we have here my tripod from the brand Coleman. But I do believe brand doesn't really matter. Two things are really important. That it's a very light tripod, because you will be carrying this around, and at the same time that you have a really good manufacturing, that it's durable and strong when you drop it or carry it around. So this camera tripod was around $400 to $600. Great. Next on, we go here to my main camera. This is my main shooter. Have a look at it. It's a Canon 80D. I do really like Canon. This camera was around $1,200 to $1,400 because I took the lens with a zoom, so you will have a better zoom with this camera. I combined this with the Rode VR Plus mic. This mic was around $300. I really like it because it automatically switches on. The moment I turn on my camera, the mic is automatically activated. When I turn off my camera, the mic powers down. So this is really good. This microphone has the automatic on and off feature. So this combo I can highly recommend. Canon plus VR Plus mic. Great, then. So this was my first setup. It was this Gorilla Pod from Joby and this camera that I won in a contest. I just wanted to try how to make videos. And it actually was really fun. Make sure that when you buy a camera that you have this foldable display so you can actually see yourself, and when you're shooting the vlog, please close it because some people always look at the screen while they do it. Then I have here a 4 terabyte hard drive. It doesn't here also matter. There are a lot of tests or a lot of people recommending this or that drive. I recommend getting smaller drives because after some time they break, so you can later back up the data, which was important, to another drive. I started with 2, now I have 1. At the beginning I had a 2 terabyte drive and a 4 terabyte drive. Those are around $40 to $50.
We've just seen which gear I'm using, so another part that you kind of have to know when you want to start your channel is editing software. Your editing skills will develop throughout the course of you making more videos and kind of knowing how to do it. I also recommend watching on YouTube a little bit how to edit. There are a lot of free videos, people showing their knowledge. Or if you have a friend, that will be the quickest way to learn it. Somebody who can actually show you how to edit well or which music to choose. There's free music on YouTube. Editing software, I use Final Cut Pro X. It's kind of expensive. I paid $330 for the full version of Final Cut Pro X. The good thing is there's a free version which you can try for 30 days. I put a link in the description below. Also here, I don't get anything from Apple or something because this is a free version. If you buy the original version, all of the money goes to Apple. I had a MacBook Pro, so I downloaded the free 30 days version. I tried it out, if I can, get around with it a little bit. Was kind of really difficult at the beginning, but it got easier the more I did it. And I shot a test vlog, tried to cut it, tried to put some music on it, and I felt, oh, I see, I'm kind of getting the groove of this program. Then I bought the full version for $330. So in conclusion, right, you have to use kind of your mindset plus the gear aspect to kind of, merge them together. Merge? I'm gonna have merch soon. Merge them together to create your type of video, to create your content, right? What you're thinking plus all the gear and the software, they have to work hand in hand to output your video. That was it for me from this video. I really enjoyed doing like a request video. People really said on Instagram or asked me, hey, really put that out. I love to see that. I really appreciate that I have an audience. I love sharing my ideas or my experience or whatever I could collect and help you with. I hope you know after this video how to be a YouTuber. Questions, like always, please in the comments. I also have Patreon if you feel like that you want to contribute to this channel. Highly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.